In this episode, I'm going to give you a strategy to help you with stress. Life is stressful. You could read books, you can listen to podcasts, you can watch videos, and there are 101 ways on how to cope with and manage stress. Now, we're not going to go into all of those things, but today what I want to give you is one thing that can help you manage your stress. Now, we can talk about meditation, we could talk about visualization, we could talk about exercise, sleep, eating healthy. All of those are great. Now, I want to take you back, way back, to the year 1998. 1998. I am in the middle of a baseball game, pitching. So I'm the pitcher, we're playing against a team, and it is extremely stressful. I'm on the mound, and to be honest, between me and you, I'm getting killed out there. And I was starting to show my frustration. I was starting to show the stress. I can hear the crowd from the other team start to make fun of me. The other team who was hitting off of me, I don't know what it was, but it seemed like I was throwing beach balls up there. Everyone was getting hit off me. Now, I was noticeably stressed out when all of a sudden my father calls a timeout. Now, for those of you who don't know baseball, when you have a timeout in baseball, usually the coach comes out to talk to the pitcher. And the infielders come in, the catcher comes in. You have a little team meeting right there on the mound. You can give words of encouragement, mechanical changes. You can talk about the situation, who's coming to play, a lot of different ways this could have gone. But I knew my dad was going to come give me some words of wisdom as he saw his son absolutely fluttering out there in front of everybody. So he walks up, and my teammates were about to come and listen, but he told them not to come. The catcher was about to come up, and he told him not to come. He just wanted to speak to his son. Now, I didn't know if I should be happy or scared, but it was just me and my dad. So he walks up to the mound, and he looks me in the eye, and he asked me a question I will never forget to this day. He says, "Justin, what do you want to eat after the game?" What do I want to eat after the game? I said, I don't know. He said, "What do you want to eat after the game?" Now, my little teenage mind said, "I want Burger King." And then he proceeded to take my order. "What do you want?" I said, a double Whopper with cheese. He goes, "Okay, what are you going to drink?" I said, a Dr. Pepper. And then he proceeded to ask me to ask him his order. And he told me he's going to get a double Whopper with cheese and extra onions and a Coke. Now, here's where the magic happened. After he took my order, and he shared with me his order, he turned around and he walked back to the dugout. Now, you could imagine on how confused I was. I'm staring at the back of his head, and you have limited timeouts in any sport, let alone baseball. And I thought to myself, he wasted a timeout to have that conversation. And as I'm looking at him as he's walking back to the dugout, he turns around and he stares at me and he smiles. He gives that big, broad Samoan smile, and he just goes like that. It was a father signaling to a son, relax. He didn't have to say the words. He just had a conversation about one of my loves, food, to help me get my mind off the stressful situation. Wouldn't you know it, it worked. I was able to focus, relax, and get back to business. I don't remember if we won or lost, but I'm going to say we won just to spice up the story a little bit. What my dad taught is a very powerful lesson. The power of having someone help you keep things in perspective when you're stressed out. What I would like you to do is think about people in your life who you love to connect with when you're stressed. These are fountains, people who are fountains of positivity, fountains of perspective, fountains of peace, fountains of joy, relaxation, spirituality, you name it. But these are people who can help you keep things in perspective. When we're stressed out, we are so tunnel vision to getting that assignment done, succeeding in sport, hitting our goal, losing that weight, hitting that quota, that we have not adequately taken a step back or zoomed out to keep things in perspective. We think worst case scenario. We're not as creative. We're not as positive. And we think that the world is weighing on our shoulders. But if you have someone in your life, to help you laugh, to help you focus on the main things, to help you keep things in perspective. They're going to help you turn down the volume of stress. Not eliminate it, because we're humans. You're not going to eliminate stress, but you can minimize it. And so my invitation to you is to write down people who are your fountains, these perspective givers. Now, I want you to think about your life right now. Who are people in your life that you need to connect with? And some of these people you haven't spoken to in months, maybe even years. Reach out to them. Connect with them, talk to them. Let them know that they're one of your fountains. Let them know on how much benefit you get from them, their words, and even just being in their presence. They might not say much, but just being around them helps you be a better version of yourself. And so I hope you glean something from this. And once again, my challenge to you is to write down your fountains, the people who help you keep things in perspective when things are incredibly stressful for you. Thanks for joining me in this video. If you liked it, please click the like button, click subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to hit that bell if you want to know when the next video is out. Also, write your comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I'd love to connect with you.